NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. And it's all up next.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop him. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023. It lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. The Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. But let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Rodgers on first down. He's got his man, Devontae Adams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Rodgers going up top again. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try to run for it with Hall. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down.
So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there's going to be a poster child for just how flawed the pre-draft process can be at times, I think this guy's at the top. I mean, just think, last year, people are nitpicking him going into his rookie year. He can't do this, he can't do that. And what does he do? He comes out and has arguably the greatest rookie quarterback season in NFL history, not only bringing his franchise back to life, but really establishing himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league.
And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 8. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Jets offense going to take over now for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That one's a poorly. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Jets 1st down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Rodgers to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 11 yards on the connection there, and the Jets have a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll motion a tight end right. They'll run. It's Hall. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Rodgers. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Now Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Dell motioning over. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll manage only a couple. Will McDonald there to tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28, but the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
Again, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away. Get back out there on 3rd down and give yourself a chance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They will work the middle with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that D'Amico Ryans continues to assemble, not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Stroud to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Gibson. Second and 7. Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Rodgers going up top again. He gets this complete, finding Adams. He is in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throw on the run is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Tommy Townsend now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number two kicks off. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it. The Jets offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. Third down coming up.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on his stat sheet.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. Here's 3rd and 2. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Second down and 8. Rodgers now. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he's in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sim. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
On first down, it's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 3. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will score. Game on. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. Give up the middle with Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the run, here's Hall. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. 1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. This is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. First down for Aaron. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Back to throw. Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, 2nd and 4. Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.